do so well.
I don't know how this, because I'm kind of like you.
Yeah.
But it seems like you just block that fear out and keep pushing.
Yeah, I don't have a choice. I think if God shows you what your future is going to look like, who are you to tell him?
So you see it.
I see it.
And it's clear.
The same way he shows me how, like, I can stand in a room and see it. This is the vision I've had for Décorelle over and over. And every step of the way, it's been proven.
That makes sense.
So it's like, who am I to stop pushing, even in amidst my fear? So right now, what we're doing even now, you know, I was leaving the house today. I said, Yvette, I don't want to go home. Because the moment I go home, I have to open that email, and there's so much we're doing. And she's like, I know, boo, but we got to, you know, and we just want to launch and, like, put it out there for you guys.
And that's crazy, because to your point, God will send the right teammate. Yvette is the perfect teammate. That's what, like, me and Chit, that's exactly what me and Chit is.
Yeah.
He's the social, put the head down, get to work. I'm the tech, look at how everything connects, and see how things, and you know, also, I think you might be, do you think you're more risk averse than me?
Risk averse? I'm learning.
I'm a starter.
Yeah.
He's a finisher.
So
I would be
you're like, let's do it.
Podcast.
Yeah.
If it was just up to me, 10 episodes down, I wouldn't quit. I was like, all right,
let's keep going.
But he's the one that's like, all right, let's keep going. Let's do another episode.
I'm you, and Yvette is you.
Yeah, because to me, and that's why I think it works perfectly.
Yeah.
And I promise it's the last thing I will say. I'm just a lie. I think it works perfectly because you working with someone that when you trust, and that's your family. Yeah. Even though we're not blood related, like that's
fam.
Like we grew up together. That's my brother, right?
Yeah.
Chen already said the minute we argue about money,
I'm quitting. You can have it.
He's like, you can have it.
Yeah.
So there's a certain trust, a certain love that we have for each other, to where, truth be told, when it comes to my brothers and my friends, the work doesn't have to be 50-50. Because the only thing that matters is the end goal.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, as long as it gets done. Okay, there was a time when we first started, Chin was doing all the editing.
Yeah.
So the work was kind of like 80-20.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But then he says, I don't like editing.
You took, I like it.
That's my brother. You get what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I want to make his job easier? Yeah. And like, I like doing it.
Yeah.
So it's like the only thing that matters is the end goal, and I think that's what I hear when it comes to like you and your team. And it's just like exactly.
Yeah.
What's the end goal? I'm not emotionally attached to your fears or like your doubts or things like that. Yeah. Give me the plan. Yeah. And I'm gonna get us to the end goal.
That's her. That's Yvette all the way. Like I'm the one who wakes up and I'm like, we just spent so much money today, sis. And she'd be like, this is Yvette's pep talk to me almost every week. She'll say, you are the CEO. If you panic, what are the rest of us gonna do? And she's like, if I can only fight for us but so much, you know, and I don't know. I just don't know what I'll do about my sister. That's just the honest truth. It's not because, you know, it's just we're really a good balance when it comes to work. Really, really a good balance.
You're like, what's that woman's name from Game of Thrones?
Who, Daenerys?
Yeah. and she's the hand of the king.
Yes. Basically, yeah. She's
giving you all the wisdom.
Yeah, like she's Michelle Obama. Yeah. Like she keeps everything there.
And the thing and the thing about these people is always, and this is just society. Everybody wants to be the guy. Yeah. Everybody wants to be the boss. Yeah. But there is a value to the guy that's behind the guy. Yeah. Someone who don't want to be in the front, but I'm gonna do all the dirty work. Yeah. I'm gonna be in the trenches. I'm gonna be behind the scenes. Yeah. Because we know Yvette can start her own company and do her own thing if she wanted to.
She actually owns two very functional companies.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
but it's like, you know what? I'm gonna be your worker. Yeah. You get to say, I'm gonna work for you. Yeah. And I'm gonna basically be on the ground doing all the things that you probably don't want to do or probably don't know how to do. And
people don't realize that she owns Décorelle. Like sometimes they're saying something, I'm like, you do know. She could drop you if she wanted. Like, she doesn't need my permission to do certain things. Like, she can decide she's invested just as much as I have, you know.
And that goes back to your point where you was talking about going to North Carolina.
Yep.
If everybody can just come together
and work,
there's money for everybody. Yeah. There's room at the table for everybody.
This is a $1 billion industry, even just in Maryland.
Really?
$1 billion industry. So I'm like, why do we need to compete against each other?
Because everybody want to be seen as the smartest one in the room, the best in the room. To your point, what you said earlier in the podcast. But sometimes it's like, I won't be behind the person, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,